But for most places, for most of the country, a $500 UBI would solve the intersectionality madness, solve the gender war madness, solve the poverty of the working class, most of the poverty of the working class. It would give people options. It would give people freedom. It would alleviate so much stress in this country. It would alleviate so much political stress in this country. There would be celebrations in the street. I'd hope so. I really hope so. And if you're looking for an economic basis for a $500 UBI, just look at this crappy chart. This is probably from, let's say, the year 1600 over here. This would be like the start of the Industrial Revolution, right? Over here. Didn't really label it, but whatever. The population, this hits like 1900, something like that. 1800 or 1850. This is like the start of trains and the start of farming mechanization. And then we have electricity. It just keeps going. We have trucking. It just keeps going. More and more improved manufacturing facilities. Computers are a huge one. Things like accounting, things like calculators and stuff like that. AI is honestly kind of overblown, kind of overhyped. But the government has been creating all of these white-collar jobs, all of these fake white-collar jobs, millions and millions and millions of them, to try and bridge this gap. There's this gap right here where the excess labor and the labor demand create this gap. And government creates millions of jobs to try and fill this gap, probably since it started in the New Deal, honestly. Like, as this came down and this came up, this was like the Great Depression when they switched. When you had this switch right here was the Great Depression. And what we should have done is we should have implemented a UBI right here, right when this split, right when this switched. Because what this really is, this is increasing poverty, or not poverty. This is increasing prosperity. This line going down is humanity's prosperity increasing. The labor demand per capita going down. So this is your like subsistence farming. It might not have been that high. It might have been like down over here or something. But coming down, right, this is all real wealth. And then as this goes up, we have more innovation and we have more labor available. But we need the UBI to bridge this gap. And this gap is increasing with the population. And as this drops more and more, as our neoliberal fake jobs die, the requirement, the civilizational requirement for UBI gets stronger and stronger and more necessary.